Welcome to UNSC Warfare. This video will introduce you to the basics of the game, and hopefully by the end of it you'll understand a little bit more what the game is about. Right here we have the stat bar. The stat bar is used on every page and helps you get a quick overview of your current statistics in the game. From left to right we have requisition points. This is the currency in game and is used for purchasing units as well as a mixture of other things such as recharging your army and beginning certain missions. We have energy. This is used to start missions and battles with other players and recharges every 10 minutes. We then have experience. This contributes towards the next level. Notifications, a way to communicate with other players via messages as well as a way for the game to notify you of any events that have happened. The quick recharge, this will help you recharge your army, which we'll learn about later. Storage space, this shows the capacity of your ship and how much of it is being used. Then of course your username, this can take you to change your account description or other details, and a log off button for those that don't want anybody else in their account. When ready, the first thing that we should do is buy some units. To do this, head over to the store. When there, you'll notice that there are various types of store available. However, for the purpose of this video, we're only going to be using the unit requisition store. Here you can find all of the units from various Halo games and the Halo universe, all in one place to purchase. As you go through the game you'll find what units are better than others and what mix is best to win. However, as a new player you'll be limited to the ones for your level, which is of course level 1. These are the units Marine, Hornet and Mongoose. When you buy units they're added to your army, and you can always manage your army later. This is what we'll be doing after we purchase some. However, for the sake of this tutorial, we won't be purchasing any of these units, but rather Spartans. So, we're just going to buy quickly 2 Spartans. As you can see that they take up 3 space each, and I actually have space for 8 in my ship. So if I buy these, they'll be added to my army. The points will be deducted from my overall wealth, and then I can make my way towards the armory. Each unit, however, does have varying stats associated with it, so be sure to take note of these stats when playing. They are subject to change as balancing is ongoing. So now if you just scroll up and head towards the armory, that is where you can manage your army and see just general information about a player. Once we're in the armory we can recharge, manage and modify our units in our army individually. That's the beauty of the whole army system. To do that, scroll up, go to your nav bar and click your armory. This page has a summary of all of your statistics in the game. There's a lot here to take in, so it's not really that important to us at the moment. However, we will be focusing on this section at the bottom, the army section, which has a snapshot of units that are in my army. So by clicking the ellipses, we'll be taken to a set of pages which allow us to overview our army and how it's grouped by each unit type, such as aircraft, vehicle and infantry. So seeing as we went and bought some Spartans, it's probably best that we modify them. On clicking through here, we'll be taken to a screen where we can individually manage each of our units. Here on the Spartan screen, we can see that we have four individual units, each with their own name and rank, and a set of statistics. You can see that these are the 2 newest ones, as they both have 0 kills. Just to add some room, we're going to remove the previous 2 Spartans by clicking here on the trash can icons, and from that we will be given a small refund based on how much they're worth, and on refreshing the page those units will be gone. As units rank up you gain access to more weapons and abilities from those units. Although abilities are currently a system that you may not be able to visibly see, it is in there. However, weapons you can see. So if you were to click the small spanner and the screwdriver icon, you'll see that there are a selection of weapons, also all from the Halo universe, that are available for the player to use. You can then, assuming you've purchased them, equip different weapons and manage your army individually to give you better statistics in battles. The next step, seeing as we have an army, is to probably go to the fleet screen and from there do our first battle. From the fleet page we'll have access to a variety of different areas, such as being able to view all players, battle groups, which are currently not implemented, which are effectively clans, and the battle fleet leaderboard, which is where we currently are. This lists all players that are reasonably active and have done some sort of activity on their account regarding their army recently. Quite a long list, but for now we'll just be focusing at the top. From this screen you can individually tackle players using the shield and battle rifle icon. You can view player information from the Oni icon, or you can do a quick match, which is currently completely unbalanced and will just take you against a random player, which is what we're going to do now. On clicking quick match, we'll be taken to the battle screen. We'll be given a player, shown the battle environment, which in this instance is Ragnarok or Valhalla, and then we'll wait for the messages to start coming in. And here we go, the battle's starting. And as you can see, that on the left are our units, which is red team, on the right are the blue team, which is 8-bit, the competitor that I've been matched up against. Although the messages are moving quite fast, they're not actually for you to take in at this moment. They will eventually be replaced with cosmetic messages. However, as you can see from the visual side, the battle's happening, a lot of activity, units are moving around, you can see the health bars changing as damage is thrown back and forth. Units that are destroyed are moved into the out of action sections below. Units currently engage each other on a pair basis, so they'll only ever match up with one. However, units can match up with the same enemy a number of times and break away before any individual battle is over. So I'll just leave you now to watch the rest of this battle. As a battle ends, you can see that there is a small summary here. However, if we scroll down, there will be a post-battle summary which lists the victory, how much score you've been given, the requisition points, and the experience gained, as well as the number of units lost and destroyed. Unlike most web-based games, UNSC Warfare uses a dynamic messaging system with the server and the client in order to communicate the battle. So when it starts, there's a short delay whilst the server begins matching up the units. As soon as the battle starts, messages are sent down to the client, which is what you're seeing on the screen. So effectively, the battle that you're watching is live. Upon finishing a battle, you can now return to the fleet. Once back at the fleet, you could always look at your battle history, battle another person, or even buy more units based on the outcome of that game. From the stat bar at the top though, you'll know that during that battle we lost a lot of units, and now you can see that our quick recharge has actually got a higher number against it. We know that at this point, the units that were killed, or more effectively knocked out during that battle, were put out of action. When a unit is out of action, it cannot be used in the game. As such, we need to recharge it. Now you can use this, which we will, because as you can see we've got quite a large amount of requisition points to recharge our army. However, if you've run out of money for some reason, whenever you are offline or inactive, the units that you have will recharge slowly over 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes the units that are all knocked out will regain a smaller percentage of their health and be put back in action, and over a large period of time they will eventually be back at full health. When you've recharged your army, you're now ready to go and battle another player, purchase more units, or even modify existing ones. Although, if you don't wish to do any of that, there is also the mission screen. Missions are small, lore-safe encounters with the Covenant over the course of UNSC Warfare. They're currently in a season-based structure with a number of missions per season. This season is almost at an end, and as you can see there's quite a number of missions. Missions each have an hour cooldown, or are one-time only, take a high cost but also give out a high reward, and in some instances reward unique, special, or already veteran-based units. The main difference between missions and battles is that battles take place against other players in the UNSC, and as such they're simulated war games, whereas missions take place against the Covenant across the various Halo locales. With this, if units are lost in a mission and you fail the mission, those units have a percentage chance of not returning and are actually killed. Units that are killed are, as you can imagine, gone from existence, and as such will be lost from your army. So therefore it is imperative that you only do missions if you know victory is certain. If you choose this mission, for example, Little B's up front, you'll see that there is various details here. So if we click through into the briefing, we know that we're already a high enough level, we know we can afford it, and the chances are I won't require to be called down, as I've done this mission quite some time ago. Here's a small briefing. I'm not going to bother reading it to you, as you're welcome to do so if you join them. But for now, let's just start the mission. When loading missions, it uses a different engine in order to prepare the game. As such, the battle is already started when you join. As you can see, it's a different level, and it's also at a slightly slower pace. In this individual mission, the player is fighting a lone group of grunts which somehow are on the focus of this mission's lookout, which is one of the Halo ring installations. Much like in battles, when the mission is complete, there's a small summary, and you can see requisition points earned, experience gained, and the score. That was quite an easy mission, so there wasn't a lot to lose, but still, it's great to do these missions every now and then in order to ensure you have a constant flow of cash coming in, and you can always maintain your position on the leaderboard, so be sure to come back for your dailies. And that's it for this tutorial. It's been quite in depth, but there's obviously a lot more to the game, such as slots, battle groups, battle history, and a lot more. Be sure to sign up to the game and get playing. It's free, there are no microtransactions anywhere to be found. You can check out the forums and contribute to discussion. We're still in testing, so there's lots of new features to be added. Be sure to suggest some. Head over to the Game Hub, or even check out the dev blog, where we keep our up-to-date news. Every week there's a weekly update, and obviously if new features come out, they're there. Because UNSC Warfare is built around the Halo franchise, it adheres to the game content usage rules, which you can find on the main page or via the footer on any page, as well as our own terms. I look forward to seeing you on the site, and I hope you enjoy playing UNSC Warfare. Thanks.